So it's through a organisation called African Adventures. We were with a group from Derby County Community Trust, and there was 65 of us that went out there, some on 2 weeks, some on 1 week, and there's 5 schools that they work with out there in the outskirts of Nakuru. And these schools are sort of put together by the community to try and give local children that wouldn't normally have the opportunity to have an education. So we're going over there with donations, uniform, stationery, sports equipment, whatever we can. But also while we're there, we're working with local builders to improve the schools themselves. Building toilets, classrooms, perimeter walls. Various schools needed different things. So yeah, it's a fantastic opportunity, and it's interesting. It's tricky because you spend 2 weeks out there and you can do certain things. Resources aren't so easy to come by out there. There's not a B&Q at the end of the street, and there's not even a street. So it's tricky, but it's frustrating because you can do more. Yeah, absolutely. And this was one small area of a very big country, of an even bigger sort of continent. So that's what hit me hard, was that we're going out there and we're doing just a very small amount.
Drop in the ocean.
Yeah, you drop in the ocean. Yeah, you can't change the world, but the schools we visited and the children there, you can change their world, at least in some small degree, to make it better for them. I think in terms of the poverty out there, I think it's documented over here, isn't it, in adverts and things. So I don't think it was such a surprise as to what to expect, what I was going to see. But being there and experiencing it is a different thing altogether. Seeing it, feeling it, smelling it.
Lifelong memories.
Yeah, it's tough, and it does make you grateful of what you have back here. But also, the people there, they don't know any different. They've not experienced it any different. They're not watching adverts of us Westerners living it up over here. So they're happy, they're smiley, they sing, they dance. So it's hard not to be infected with that enthusiasm and happiness when you're there. And when you're playing with the children, it's a great experience. It's a happy experience. It's only when you sort of come away from that you reflect and you think, it gives you a bit more of a perspective on things back here. At a different school, but as part of the same group that went over, was Northern Gas Networks.
Oh, right, okay.
Chris Adair, the training manager, and some of their current apprentices that are apprentices with us as well. They went over, and I think similarly they had a very eye-opening experience.
Right.
And I think really now we've done it once. We want to get out there again. We want to do it year on year, and we want to invite other utilities companies in, because I could see it being, it's quite addictive in a way, because what is a very small sacrifice for us and to what we can do and the skills we have makes such a big impact over there. You want to do it again. It's like that.
So it's laying the foundations, that legacy, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. That cost us nothing. We know we can do that. If we went back out for a week and we did some prep, we know we could do this. Make such a massive impact on the schools, on the students, on the teachers that are there. So yeah, I think we need to call out to other utilities companies that we work with and see where we can get support for future years and make a difference. So we went out there, and Danny Connor, one of our trainers, who's got a background in drainage, we went out there and we looked at all the guttering and where it was running off into the sewers, and we didn't have the time once we were there to do what we could have done if we knew about it up front. So next year we want to go out. Exactly, yeah. We can we can improve that. We can improve that. So it is about bringing the skills we have over here, over there, and making a difference. It's given me a new perspective on what's important. Materialistic things you get sucked into that in our society, and it just isn't over there. Making use of everything, we have a lot of waste as well, don't we?
Yes, definitely.
I know
Waste.
exactly. I know it's a bit of a thing of upcycling these days, and it's something looked at, but over there it's nothing's thrown away. A piece of wood, we're not throwing that away. That will be used for something at some point. And so being more resourceful with what we have, and more efficient with what we have. But I'd like to take my whole family over just so they can get that same perspective that I've got, because it's hard. It was an eye-opening experience, and the thing that I take away is we can do a little here that will mean a lot over there, and I think if you can do that, what is a very small sacrifice to us, then you should.